We've got half a foot of the white stuff and still coming down here in Green Bay. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 20. Five-yard line.
To win. Let's go.
Set up. 10 Lobo.
Get your swerve off.
Look at me. Dog.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Fresno.
Rock it.
Kill.
Let's go.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, watch the
Leo.
Watch the slant.
Snap.
Check. Switch.
And they can't bring him down.
Run, go.
Dashing through the snow. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for Green Bay. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you've got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
Here we go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Joker. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Hey, alert 3. Switch.
Second and 14. This complete to Jones. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Okay, break. Hey, seam 6.
The mic. I'm coming after you. 45's the mic. Here we go. 45. Mike, 40.
Ready.
Now back to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On the set.
45's Mike, 45. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Got him.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Sam on.
It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Watch the twist.
They'll run for it. This is White, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage at the 4.
60
Here's
Pittsburgh.
third and
You're
goal.
not ready. You're not ready.
Get it.
Looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Marr able to put this one through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check, check. Lucky.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
That's the way to hit.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch the screen.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Yo trip is
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. With the snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Ready up. Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Run. Good work, boys. Let's go.
Set. Ready.
Check 53. Squish.
Hey, alert.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Watch the out.
Hey, Charlie.
53, Mike.
And this time, Rosen will throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Don't be mad.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
On the double. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the
He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
Come on, baby.
5 yards
go.
that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a gain, hard to argue against calling it.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47.
Now watch run. Hatch it.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rosen to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
49, check 49, check 49.
Hey, quarter.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, quarter. Hey, exit.
Dog, that's the way.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Pressure comes, and down goes Rosen. M.J. Stewart, mainly known for his pass coverage, this time a sack. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ, recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
45's the mic. Here we go.
They'll set up to throw. And this is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Ready, set.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
36.
General West. 5.
Open man is Kirk, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
55's the mic.
Hey, come on, no, come. Hey, Echo. Under crunch. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And able to find Kirk complete. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Ready!
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. Switch.
80 weapon.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Hey,
Let's get off the field, D.
Now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Come on,
So
set.
after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
check 37. Check.
Bravo.
55's mine, guys. 55.
Yeah.
2nd and 10.
Watch it,
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
You don't want none. Back.
Lee Griffin.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
We got double up. Let's go.
They'll start with one on the ground, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Yeah, baby.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
180.
53 is the
Alert.
You.
Smoke.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Watch the screen.
Hey, alert.
Check.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rosen got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
They don't want it,
In so
fellas.
many ways,
They
throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer
Keep
things an
playing
offense can
hard,
do.
fellas.
Get the ball out to the
All
receiver
day.
as fast as possible, hope he's got
Let's
man-to-man
get it.
coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Check 31.
80.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Got it.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check.
Hit it.
2nd and 3. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Come on now, let's go.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hey,
Let's see if they do it anyway.
Switch gears, switch gears. Shift.
Hey, orbit.
Check 24, 25, check
2nd
25,
quarter,
check
2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Hot. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones.
Come on.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Delta.
You can't block me.
Check three.
Get it.
Here's 2nd and 8. He sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now Rosen looking to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. A very solid gain of 27.
Let's go.
I love that play because in the snow you think run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
Bandit.
Monday. Shift. Motion. All right.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hug.
Ricky. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Hey, zoom.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rosen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Alert.
It's just me and you.
Hey, quarter.
Tighten up.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
He's checking.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, check Mike 20.
Look at me. Zipper.
Check pass, check pass. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The connection here with Nelson Agholor. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
65.
Buzz.
65. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Now on 1st down, he'll drive to throw it. Completes it to Agholor. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Marr is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm.
Hey. High 7.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Hey, tight.
Rosen will throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 0-1, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
The tuck roll, didn't you? Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Was that 82?
That was 82. and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I don't even know why this team's...
Monday.
To throw is Rosen. He's going to look deep for Perriman.
Go, D. Let's go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He may try and run for this. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Baby. Let's go.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
Fifty-one.
180.
Exit.
Watch twist.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. It doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Big hit.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Tonight, 180.
53 is the mic.
In your face.
Let's spread out a little bit. Say,
Alert.
Mike, 53, Mike.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen.
he don't want it.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the 1st half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On 1st down, it's Hunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Golf!
Here's Rosen. And this is Parker, complete. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Doggone.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Check.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Watch the ship.
Tyree Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Yo, Jack
About
Rabbit,
set to
come
get
on.
this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And
Check
you know
X3,
at the half, they
218
discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How
time.
many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
22 jet bomber.
Let's go.
Now Jones. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Pick it up, D.
They'll look to throw here. Powering forward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Ready.
This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, seam 6.
Let's go, baby.
Pilot, 64, weak.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 55. Check 55, Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Speed grip.
2nd and 13. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ready!
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10.
Greystone travel. Ready!
They'll get this out wide to Boyd. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah!
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gained?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go ahead and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. Gone.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight. Jim. Run.
And some room to work. 22 yards there, a first down.
Let's go, fellas.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Jones. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Check 99.
Get it.
A quick pass out to Aguilar. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Ready. 30 base.
55. Keep it up.
Hey, exit.
Guys. 55 is mine, guys. 55. Yo.
Let's go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
132
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They stop him after a gain of only 4, and that brings up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
You ready?
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Give me that ball, defense. Check 9.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Check 50.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rosen, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Tight down. There you go.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Fighting through. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
We play to win. Let's go!
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large, but here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school where I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey,
Bravo!
Record.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. Let's go.
Back to throw here. He's going to air one out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
He'll drop to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Hey, Mike.
180.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
On 1st down, it's Hunt, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Watch right, watch right, watch right. Run.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Fresno. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Check.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Let's go.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Mike, 80.
20.
Let's go, baby. We turn it over. Let's get that ball.
Switch.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They run again with Hunt. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
There we go.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
319.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for Miami, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.